Manchester United makes a move that will change the game. Kylian Mbappe's first day at Real Madrid and the words he said left everyone stunned. But that's not all. Manchester City sue the English Premier League. All that and more in today's issue. Don't forget to like, click on the bell and subscribe to the channel. Did you do it yet? Then we can get started. In a shocking development, West Ham United midfielder Lucas Paquetá finds himself at the center of a spot-fixing betting scandal. The Football Association is reportedly pushing for a life ban on the Brazilian international, following accusations that he deliberately picked up yellow cards in 4 separate Premier League matches. These bookings allegedly coincided with a significant number of bets placed on Paquetá receiving cautions. The 26-year-old midfielder has strongly denied the charges, expressing his surprise and disappointment at the FA's decision. Paquetá maintains that he has fully cooperated with the ongoing investigation, despite facing 2 additional counts of failing to comply. While specific details about the bets placed on Paquetá remain scarce, The Sun reports that around 60 individuals on Paquetá Island, off the coast of Rio de Janeiro, placed wagers ranging from $7 to $400. These bets collectively amounted to winnings of approximately $100,000. It is important to note that the charges against Paquetá differ from those previously faced by Newcastle United's Sandro Tonali and Brentford's Ivan Toney. Both Tonali and Toney received bans for betting on match outcomes, with Tonali handed a 10-month suspension, ruling him out of Euro 2024, and Toney receiving an 8-month ban for 232 breaches of Rule E8. Which governs betting regulations for professional football personnel. The allegations against Paquetá have also had significant implications for his potential transfer to Premier League champions Manchester City. The rumoured $80 million move to the Etihad Stadium is now off the table as the midfielder focuses on clearing his name and fighting to continue his career. According to reports, City has launched a lawsuit against the Premier League, citing discrimination and seeking damages. The crux of the matter revolves around the associated party transaction rules, which the club believes are unlawful and stifling their success on the pitch. Yes, you heard that right. Despite winning the last 4 Premier League titles in a row, City feels that these rules are holding them back. The APT rules, designed to prevent clubs from inflating commercial deals, require independent assessment of such transactions. However, City argues that this restricts their ability to value their own sponsorship deals, which in turn limits their spending power on players and wages. The club is essentially saying that sponsors should be allowed to decide how much they want to pay, and that the current rules are discriminatory towards clubs with strong links to the Gulf region. Now, this lawsuit has significant implications for City's upcoming hearing into the 115 alleged breaches of the Premier League's financial fair play rules. Those charges, as you may recall, relate to City not providing accurate financial information and failing to cooperate with the Premier League investigation. A victory for City in this lawsuit could potentially allow them to sidestep those charges and avoid hefty sanctions, including expulsion from the Premier League. The hearing is set to start on Monday. The Times reports that at least 1 club has sided with City, while more than half are backing the Premier League. A verdict is expected on June 11th, and it's clear that the stakes are high. If City emerges victorious, it could pave the way for them to spend more on players and wages, potentially disrupting the competitive balance of the Premier League. On the other hand, a defeat could embolden the Premier League to take a tougher stance on financial fair play, with far-reaching implications for clubs across the top flight. As we near the summer transfer window, all eyes are on the future of 21-year-old Xavi Simons. According to recent reports, Simons will not be staying with Paris Saint-Germain next season. Instead, he's expected to be loaned out for the 3rd consecutive year. This past season, Simons made a significant impact at RB Leipzig, making 43 appearances across all competitions and showcasing his talents with 10 goals and 15 assists. Such performances have not gone unnoticed, catching the attention of several top European clubs. One of the key clubs interested in securing Simons' services is Barcelona. The Catalan giants are keen on reuniting with the player, hoping to bring him back to Camp Nou. However, any team aiming to sign Simons will need to wait a little longer. In a recent interview with Eindhoven's Dagblad, Simons revealed that his future will not be decided until after Euro 2024. "I'll make my decision after Euro 2024, Simons stated. "Right now, my focus is entirely on the tournament. The intense competition in the German championship and the pressure we've faced have pushed my development to a new level. Siemens' future is indeed a hot topic, with several top clubs vying for his signature. Despite the interest from many, Siemens seems prepared to wait for the right move. Reports from Mundo Deportivo last month indicated that Siemens has a preference for joining Barcelona. This preference remains, even though other European powerhouses like Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Manchester United and Newcastle have expressed their interest. Speaking of Bayern Munich, it appears they are making a significant push to secure the young talent. Fabrizio Romano has reported that Bayern Munich are interested in a loan deal for Siemens, as PSG are not keen on selling their star player outright. Bayern, along with RB Leipzig, are hopeful of securing Siemens' services on a temporary basis. As the 2023-24 campaign officially concludes, Barcelona are keen to bolster their attacking options, with Siemens emerging as a prime target. However, the competition is stiff, and Siemens' final decision will only come after the Netherlands campaign at the European Championship. So, as we head into the summer, the future of Xavi Simons remains a captivating storyline. Will he return to Barcelona, embark on a new challenge with Bayern Munich, or perhaps stay with RB Leipzig? The only certainty is that the decision will come after the Euros, leaving fans and clubs alike eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the career of this promising young talent. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the future of Erik ten Hag, the Red Devils are already making moves in the transfer market. And what a move it is! According to The Express, Manchester United have tabled a whopping $51 million bid for Benfica's wonderkid, João Neves. Yes, you heard that right, 51 million. Now I know what you're thinking. That's a significant amount of money, but is it enough to secure the services of the talented Portuguese midfielder? ESPN confirmed last month that United had expressed interest in Neves, and it's no secret that his release clause is a staggering $86 million. Is this offer from Manchester United an attempt to drive down the price, or are they really willing to negotiate? We think this could be the start of an exciting negotiation between the clubs, with a possible meeting point somewhere in the middle. But here's the thing. Neves himself is keen on a move. In an interview with Sport TV last season, he hinted at a potential summer transfer, saying, "Then you never know, I can't promise anything." It's clear the 19-year-old is open to new opportunities, and who can blame him? This could be a fantastic first move for Manchester United, and we'll be keeping a close eye on developments as the transfer window heats up. Will they manage to land Neves, or will Benfica hold out for a better deal? One thing's for sure, this is just the beginning of what promises to be a thrilling summer of football news. Kevin De Bruyne, the midfield maestro who has been instrumental in Manchester City's incredible success over the past 9 years, has dropped a bombshell about his future. In a recent interview with Belgian outlet HLN, the 32-year-old admitted that he is tempted by a potential move to Saudi Arabia. With just 1 year left on his contract at the Etihad Stadium, De Bruyne is considering the incredible financial opportunities that a move to the Middle East could provide. He stated, "At my age, you have to be open to everything. You're talking about incredible amounts of money in what may be the end of my career." Despite missing large portions of the recently concluded season due to injury, De Bruyne still managed to contribute an impressive 6 goals and 18 assists across all competitions, showcasing his immense value to Pep Guardiola's side. It appears that De Bruyne's entourage is already exploring the next chapter of his illustrious career, with talks reportedly held between his advisors and 10 Saudi clubs. MLS outfit San Diego FC has also expressed interest in securing the Belgian's transfer. Should De Bruyne decide to pursue a move to Saudi Arabia, he would join former teammates Riyad Mahrez and Aymeric Laporte, who made the switch to Al Ahly and Al Nassr, respectively, last summer. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Kevin De Bruyne and his potential departure from the Etihad Stadium. Will he continue his legacy with Manchester City, or will the allure of a new challenge and financial rewards in Saudi Arabia prove too tempting to resist? Only time will tell, and we'll be sure to keep you updated on this developing story. In a press conference held by the French national team ahead of the UEFA Euro, Mbappé opened up about his decision to leave Paris Saint-Germain and join the Real Madrid. The 25-year-old superstar was beaming with pride as he described his move to Real Madrid as a dream come true. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, folks. Mbappé dropped a bombshell when he revealed that PSG told him with violence that he wouldn't play again this season. That's right, with violence. Those are strong words, and it's clear that Mbappé's relationship with his former club had reached a boiling point. Luckily, Mbappé credited Luis Enrique and Luis Campos with saving him, saying that without them, he wouldn't have set foot on the field again this past season. That's a remarkable admission, and it gives us a glimpse into the behind-the-scenes drama that unfolded at PSG. Of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, what's next for Mbappé at Real Madrid? Well, according to reports, he's set to receive a staggering $150 million signing bonus, paid over 5 years, plus a percentage of his image rights. That's a golden handshake if we've ever seen one. Also, word on the street is, new tax incentives are being fast-tracked in the Spanish capital, reforms already earning the nickname Mbappé's Law. Coincidence? We'll let you be the judge. Here's the deal. These reforms, if approved, would offer a juicy 20% deduction on regional taxes for newcomers, that's foreigners and returning Spaniards, in exchange for, and this is key, a comparable investment in the city. Think property, business ventures, you get the picture. And get this, the regional tax rate itself then plummets to a minuscule 0.5%. Now let's do a little math, shall we? Kylian Mbappé currently earns a cool 30 million euros annually. Under this new scheme, his net income could skyrocket to a staggering 60 million euros. Yes, you heard that right. Naturally, this has raised eyebrows, particularly in Catalonia. Barcelona cries foul, claiming this is a blatant attempt to grease the wheels for Mbappé's long-rumored move to their arch-rivals, Real Madrid. They argue this creates an uneven playing field, making it significantly easier for Los Blancos to poach top talent. So, is this clever financial maneuvering or an unfair advantage? Is this Mbappé's Law a sign of things to come? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Arsenal are leading the race to sign RB Leipzig star striker Benjamin Šeško in a whopping $70 million deal. Now, Šeško's name has been on everyone's lips for some time, and it's no surprise. The 21-year-old Slovenian sensation has been making waves in the Bundesliga, and his impressive performances have caught the attention of some of the biggest clubs in Europe. Chelsea, Manchester United and Liverpool are all reportedly interested in securing his services, but according to sources, Arsenal are the clear frontrunners in this high-stakes chase. So, what makes Šeško so special? Well, for starters, he's got an $83 million release clause in his contract, which becomes active this summer. That's a hefty price tag, but considering his rapid development and potential, it's a small price to pay for a player who could become a world beater. Leipzig, his current club, are desperate to keep him, and they're willing to offer him a lucrative new deal that would see his salary skyrocket. But Šeško got his eyes on the Premier League, and Arsenal's stability and clear pathway to the starting at 18th have got him tempted. Now, it's worth noting that Šeško's progress has been nothing short of remarkable. Since joining Leipzig from sister club RB Salzburg in 2019, he's consistently improved year on year, and his goal-scoring record is impressive to say the least. Leipzig know they've got a gem on their hands, and they're willing to fight tooth and nail to keep him. But with several clubs prepared to trigger his release clause, it's going to be a long and intense summer for Šeško and his representatives. The question on everyone's lips is, will Šeško opt to leave Leipzig and join the Gunners? Only time will tell.